Welcome to the Ben Daniel Podcast, where we're calling a spade. Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark, folks. Thankfully, Kelsey Mitchell is on this team. Thankfully, Kelsey Mitchell can get her own bucket when things aren't going according to plan. Thankfully, Kelsey Mitchell is at least on this team to alleviate that scoring burden. I'm telling you, we don't want Kelsey Mitchell out of here. Kelsey Mitchell tonight, 29 points, 7 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 assist, leading in scoring since the Olympic break. Kelsey Mitchell has been an automatic bucket getter for this Indiana Fever team since returning from break. And when teams are blitzing Caitlin Clark and sometimes her shots aren't falling, Caitlin, please, I need you to shoot that mid-range. When that's not happening, I feel pretty comfortable saying, Kelsey, please take us home. Please, Kelsey, take us home. Kelsey Mitchell again, 29 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 to extend that lead. When it looks like everything was about to crumble down, Kelsey Mitchell found a way to put the ball in the hoop. And folks, we all collectively need to say, Kelsey, thank you. Was this Caitlin Clark's best game? It wasn't her best game. She played well enough. 19 points, 7 assists, 7 rebounds. I want to see her shooting more of those mid-ranges. Trust me, I want to see her take advantage of that at least 2 to 3 times, maybe even more. She got past that first defender. There was a good 2 to 3 feet distance between her and either Leah Boston's man or that next level defender, and instead she pulled it out and reset. Once Caitlin Clark gets that midi, folks, it's going to be 26 points a night like clockwork. It's going to be 26, 9, and 6 like clockwork. This is only her rookie season, and she is crushing it. Caitlin Clark, when that midi comes, oh man, it's going to be scary for the rest of the league. The Indiana Fever built up a lead from wire to wire. It seems like they were up 10 points the entire game. They got it to 17, it got back to 10. They got it to 15, it got back to 10. Then to 9, then to 8, then to 6. This was a Christie side special, make no mistake about it. Not only was this a Christie side special, she had some help from a useless waste of space named NaLyssa Smith. Useless waste of space named NaLyssa. NaLyssa, you're trash. Christie sides, stop playing her. This near loss, folks, I know we won the game, but the positive is we won the game. The positive is Kelsey Mitchell stepped up and brought us home. Can we get to the negatives now? Can we get to the negatives now? The good, Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark. The bad, NaLyssa Smith. The ugly, Christie sides. In what universe should NaLyssa Smith play 27 minutes tonight, Christie? In what universe should I see NaLyssa Smith post up? In what world should I see NaLyssa Smith shooting 10? Christie, her brother makes a couple tweets and you fold like a lawn chair and you play her 27 minutes, almost costing us the loss? The only reason why that lead shrunk was because you left this bum in the game in the fourth quarter for far too long. NaLyssa Smith should have rode the bench with Katie Lou Samuelson in that second half. Instead, you're too scared of NaLyssa. You're too scared of Dejanay Carrington. She's going to pimp smack you next time you see the sun. I don't know what it is. But never again do I want to see NaLyssa Smith get more than 20 minutes. Never again do I want to see NaLyssa Smith get 20 minutes. What NaLyssa Smith did tonight was abysmal. Her play tonight was trash. Nothing she did tonight should earn her more playing time in the next game. The 15 minutes she played last game, Christie, it should have been the same. 10, maybe 15 minutes in this game. But you get subtweeted by her brother. She posts something on Instagram, and here you are bending over backwards, playing her 27 minutes. Christie, what the hell was that? What are you? Only you can blow a 17-point lead, Christie. Only you cannot see. Wait a second. The lead's falling apart. Wait a second. NaLyssa Smith is being useless on defense. Wait a second. NaLyssa Smith keeps missing her layups. Wait a second. NaLyssa Smith can't grab a rebound. Wait a second. What is NaLyssa Smith doing out there? How come everybody watching the games can see that, but you, Christie? You guys tag teamed this loss together. This loss, right? It feels like they lost because it was just so bad from these two women right here. It was just such a trash performance. Whether it was coaching, whether it was NaLyssa Smith. Folks, we won the game, and listen to me, it feels like a loss. We just can't learn. We can't get out of our own way. Did Tammy Fack-Bentley have the best game? No, she looked a little shaky out there too. But who looked good? Damaris Dantas looked good tonight. Why is NaLyssa Smith getting 27 minutes? Damaris Dantas shoots 4 for 5, 3 for 4 from 3, and she plays 9 minutes and 45 seconds. Christie Sides, what the hell are you doing over there? Christie, we're the fans. We're the ones that should be watching the games. You should be coaching the games, Christie. If you don't step up and actually coach and stop being a flimsy, flopping, soft person, refusing to step up to the trash that NaLyssa Smith puts forth game after game after game after game, folks, we are going to lose the first series that we get in the playoffs. If NaLyssa Smith continues to see 25 minutes consistently, that first playoff series, coincidentally enough, it's looking like the Lynx, we're going to get destroyed. Because these two people on your screen. Because Christie Sides doesn't understand. She can't have her pulse. She doesn't have her hand on the pulse of the game. She doesn't know what momentum feels like. Why on earth are we sticking with NaLyssa Smith so long? You made the choice to sit Katie Lou coming out of the halftime and put in Lexi Hull. Good for you. But NaLyssa Smith gets minutes in the second half while we're watching them come back? While we're watching the Atlanta Dream, while we're watching Tina Charles beat crap down NaLyssa Smith's leg. Why is she in the game? She's lazy on defense. Her rotations are slow. She doesn't get back. She flails in the paint on offense, praying to God that the refs call fouls for her. NaLyssa, you're not getting calls just because you're uncoordinated and you're throwing up trash. That's not how this show works. Especially for you. You're not Asia Wilson. You're not a star in this league. Why do you think you should get the benefit of the doubt on some of these calls? Please explain to me. Please explain to me why you think you should get the benefit of the doubt with these calls. There's no explanation. You have no body control. You do the same trash spin move, brick, every freaking night. You think that's your go-to move or something? 3 for 10 is your go-to move? Again, folks, I will say it again. Thankfully, Kelsey Mitchell was here to save the day in that fourth quarter. Because the way Christie Sides was coaching, the way NaLyssa Smith was playing, we were really in for a brutal outcome. A brutal outcome. But fortunately enough, Kelsey Mitchell came up big with that and one. Lexi Hull, huge fourth quarter steal coming out of that Atlanta Dream timeout. This game should have been 15-point, 20-point victory. Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell should have been sitting the last 5 minutes of this game. But instead, Christie Sides continues to prove she can't coach for shit. NaLyssa Smith continues to prove she can't play for shit. NaLyssa Smith, Rodney Smith, keep making subtweets, keep putting on Instagram. We don't want you on this team anymore. You've overstayed your welcome. I was willing to cut you some slack, but once you go on social media and cry like a baby, why? Why does Christie Sides have a short leash? Why? Because she can't make a fucking layup. That's why she has a short leash. And then what did she do today? She listened to your dumb ass and she played her 27 minutes. And the Atlanta Dream almost freaking beat us tonight after being up 17. Pathetic performance by Christie Sides and NaLyssa Smith. One more time. NaLyssa Smith, pathetic performance. Christie Sides, pathetic performance. Game started out, Fever came out hot. They made their layups. In the first 5 minutes I'm talking about, they made their layups. They made their threes. CC had a couple of early threes that looked good. The pace felt up. Then, 5-minute mark, timeout. Where'd the pace go? Where'd the layups go? Aaliyah Boston, can you make some layups, please? I'm tired of this. I'm really getting tired of seeing everybody miss layups. It is really getting very frustrating. It is getting very frustrating watching you miss layups that are point blank. It is getting very frustrating watching Kelsey Mitchell miss layups point blank. It's getting very tiring watching NaLyssa Smith miss layups point blank. Caitlin Clark missed a couple bunnies point blank. It's getting very tiresome. It's getting very tiresome. Can you make damn... Folks, we're talking about players that call themselves professionals missing layups. One more time. We are watching people who call themselves professionals missing layups. Layups. And Kelsey Mitchell, I'm sorry I even threw your name in that missing layup category. That you didn't deserve to be in there. I apologize. But man, we won tonight, but this was not good in any way, shape, or form. This game highlighted how bad NaLyssa Smith is, how bad Christie Sides is, and how fortunate we are that we have two players named Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell. We are fortunate to have those two players. As for the rest of the team, Aaliyah, I have faith in you still. Please take the damn dye out of your hair. Take the dye out of your hair. Why are you shooting 6 for 14 from within 3 feet of the basket? You think just because you're on the Fever, I'm not going to hold you to the same standard I hold Angel Reese? If Angel Reese is shooting 6 for 14, I'm coming here, I'm saying, Angel Reese, you're shooting 3 feet within the basket. Aaliyah Boston, you're within 3 feet of the basket. Lexi Hull put in a solid night's work when it comes to the defensive end. She put in a solid night's work on the defensive end. Not too much scoring, but you could tell she was harassing Ryan Howard all game. Ryan Howard started the first half 1 for 10, ended 5 for 17. 29% for the game. Tina Charles, 28 points, cooking up. Cooking up Boston, cooking up Smith. Dantas had the best defense on her, but she even made some tough shots over Dantas. So Tina Charles, you just played a good game. Alicia Gray, 3 for 12. Defensively, Kelsey Mitchell and Lexi Hull held their guards, held their scores to pretty remedial numbers. But this game, it wasn't defensively. Yes, they broke down in the fourth quarter. But they broke down because I'm seeing NaLyssa Smith post up. Why? In what world? In what in what galaxy? In what universe should I see NaLyssa Smith start posting up when we need a bucket? We need to stop the bleeding desperately. And Christie says, yeah, NaLyssa, go post up. Folks, I saw Leah Boston come out and get what? 6 quick points? 6 quick points. Straight back-to-back-to-back post-ups. She missed her layups, but she got her own rebound. Angel Reese special. If there's anybody on this team posting up, it's Leah Boston. If you feel the need to put NaLyssa Smith in the post, you need to make a substitution and get her out of there immediately. The referees were trashed tonight on both ends of the court. Garbage. What did the Fever show us tonight that we need to take away? Seems like the Atlanta Dream just ran out of time. If there were 4 extra minutes, they would have won that game. They just ran out of time on their comeback bid. I'm watching Formula One. I'm watching the Imola race. I'm watching Lando Norris chase down Max Verstappen. He loses by 0.7 of a second. One more lap, Lando would have caught him. But you only are allowed. It's only the whatever amount of laps there is. Just like however long the game is. 40. That's the amount of time you had. Don't even get me started on that last possession. Nobody could grab a rebound? They had, 3 different attempts to tie the game in the last 10 seconds? Because Aaliyah Boston can't grab a rebound. Lexi couldn't grab a rebound. Kelsey couldn't grab a rebound. Caitlin couldn't grab a rebound. Temmie couldn't grab a rebound. Temmie. Come on, Temmie. Are you just not ready yet? Fine. Sit down then. Work off that dust in practice. I need to see you running the court and making those easy bunnies. You had a couple quick misses today, 1 for 4. Some quick misses that were just, ugh. You're better than that, and you are better than that. Dantas, shout out to you. You made up for last game, missing those threes. Without those threes tonight, we're losing that game. So shout out to you. Folks, I might double back on this tomorrow morning after a night's sleep. But what I saw tonight, she's trash. And she's worse. Thankfully, we have Caitlin Clark. Thankfully, we have Kelsey Mitchell. It's the Ben Dana podcast where we're calling a spade a spade. I appreciate all the support. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Some yelling, but not a lot of cursing, right? Appreciate all the support. Take it easy.